This is going to be a quick little how-to for the Texas rig. I got me a 1/8 bullet weight, a 5/0 Berkley hook. So what you want to do is cast it on out there, make it weedless. I like to let it sink all the way down to the bottom before I start making any twitches. It's not too deep right here, but it does have like a lot of structure at the bottom. So when there is a bunch of structure at the bottom, what I like to do is I'll kind of hold my rod up and kind of bounce it upwards, reel in the slack. I'll wait, do another 2 or 3 pops upwards, and then I'll reel in the slack, let it pause and wait, hit it with another couple of pops. I think I just felt something. Let it set a little bit more longer before I hit it with one more pop. Might get a hit then, might not. And that's how you Texas rig and get you a nice little ooh. And that is how you do a simple Texas rig and retrieve. Quick little pop, pop, pause right in the corner of its mouth. And that's how you Texas rig retrieve. Just pop, pop, pause. Now I want to show how to kind of rig this. So after you have your bullet weight on the line already, how you want to rig your worm. This is like a 5/0 EWG Berkley. You want to get that flat side of the worm facing you. Go right to where that hook is about to bend. Come back out. Slide it all the way up. Twist it, and then you kind of measure how it's going to come out. And then boom. I haven't had much success on this color. I forget what it's called. I want to say red bug. I just caught that last one off of a June bug. So you want to cast on out there. Let it get all the way down to the bottom. Probably like a spot like here would probably be like 6-7 seconds of just letting it get down to the bottom. Reel in your slack. Okay. So I could feel the weight of the worm and the lure at the bottom. I have contact with the bottom. So I'll just reel in my slack and I'll give it some upward pops just because I know that there's a lot of branches and logs and structure at the bottom. So I'll do some high hops, reel in my slack, and then I'll wait. One, two, three. Reel it in. And then I guess you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And with another pop, reel in the slack. Wait another couple seconds. Now sometimes you don't have to wait that long. Sometimes the fish will be super active. And you just do pop, 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 reel in the slack, pop, pop, reel in the slack, pop, pop. Ooh, I missed the bite. Maybe the red bug does work. Who knows? I'll just pop, pop. And then, oof. I had one like right there. Let's just place it right back down where I lost that bite. Reel in the slack. It should be at the bottom now. Hit it with a pop, pop, pause, reel in the slack, fish on. Oh yeah. It's not getting as big of a fish as the June bug, but I mean, Still catching them. Just a little bit about my setup. I got the 7-foot medium heavy fast little loose speed stick, the IM8 Hank Parker, paired with my Shimano bantam. So let's see if we could catch another one Texas rigging. So that's like the corner of that point. It's not too deep, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a couple of pops until it goes down that slope into the deeper parts, giving it high hops on its way down so that it could kind of flutter on its way down. Pop, pop, pause, reel in the slack. Pop, pop, pause, reel in the slack. Pop, pop, pause. And when you do get bit, you will feel a thump. They might do it on the pop, they might do it on the pause. The majority of the times I get them on the pause. Like after I pop and reel in the slack, I'll feel the thump and then they start taking line. Like right now I'm doing pretty quick pops. Ooh. Got us another one. All right, so the red bug's getting it done. That's kind of cool. Right through the cheek. He wasn't going nowhere. Fix your worm, make sure it's all presentable. Presentation is key. I didn't think I was going to catch anything on that side. Wait, like, well, depending on your body of water, you can wait like 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 20 seconds. It depends on how far you cast to how deep it is. But it seems like they're hitting on the quicker pop pause. Pop pause. Pop pause. Pop pause. Pop pause. Pop. And that's really the essentials of Texas rigging. There really isn't much to it other than, you know, it's a bottom bait. So really, it helps you find structure where you're casting. So before you throw a crankbait, jerkbait, whatever that might get snagged, a chatterbait, my God, you know, I always throw out a Texas rig to kind of get an idea of what's underneath the water. So, you know, if I'm getting snagged left and right from a Texas rig, then obviously I'm not as inclined to throw a chatterbait. But yeah, that's how you basically catch them off the Texas rig. And if this information kind of helped y'all, just let me know if what you want to see next or how to fish something else. But right now, a Texas rig is probably going to be your bread and butter. That's going to be like your first technique you want to really get the hang of before you expand into other types of fishing. Because that Texas rig, I mean, that's a year-round lethal technique. It'll get them. Let me see if I can catch one more out here before we call it. Ah, there it is. That was a big old thump off the Texas rig. He got it on the pause too. God, they are just lively today. I can't even grab him. right on the roof of the mouth. That is crazy. He fought so good too. Might need pliers for this one. So that was a solid hook sack. My goodness, doesn't get better than that. Thank you for biting. And you are released. Like, I know in the back corner over there, it's so much more structure to get stuck on, but I feel like the fish in that corner are just better quality, like bigger. Now these hooks are real good. I done poked myself already, got blood everywhere. Them Berkley hooks don't play, let me tell you. So far today, they don't mind a slow hop, a fast hop, or what. So I'm hoping I could find something that's really reactive, really big and reactive on the fast hops. Hop, hop, pause, hop, hop, pause. People call it all sorts of different things. I think the most popular I heard people call it was like the Alabama two-step, the Tennessee two-step. I don't really know, man. They're just calling it whatever. Let that joker fall. So I know that the river comes out this corner right here and it flows down that way. So I know if I drop my bait right there, it should carry on with a couple of little pops, so I won't really have to reel in too much slack. I'll just have to match its speed. But Texas rig, I've consistently caught my bigger fish on a simple Texas rig. Right now, I'm super hooked on trick worms. They have been my go-to worms, and you know, I'm not saying they're better than the Senkos. I still love me the Senko. My first tournament this year, I was fishing earlier the day with a trick worm, and you know, I might got a couple bites here and there in the morning, but when I changed up the size of my lure to that Senko, instead of a 7-inch, worm, you downsize into a 5-inch. And I guess that was all the difference that I needed to carry myself to second place. And I'm over here talking like I'm just throwing fish back. I think it was a 2-fish win. It was a really tough tournament. Not many people caught many fish, but there was one guy who caught him a 22-inch behemoth. That was super cool. That joker looked like a football. I know something's gonna want this juicy Texas rig red bud. Oh, did something pick it up? I can't tell if it's got it in its mouth or he's just hanging out in one little spot. I'm about to set the hook. Maybe I have something on there. I do have something. Oh, he just had it in his mouth and he was chilling. Oh, dude, they're such good sizes out here today. Like 2 pounds. Actually, this one feels really good. This one I might need to get a weight on. Right through the top of the mouth, through the nose. Joker one going nowhere. And sometimes the bites can be super subtle, you know. I want to say like 2 pounds, 8 ounces. Dang, I was way off. 1 pound 12? Hey, it can't be. Let me zero this joker out. Yeah, 2 pounds, 8 ounces. I knew it. I knew it. Boy, it don't get more spot on than that. Come on now. Come on now. That's a good one. Oh, I almost slipped into the river. Yeah, he's a good one. Wow, he's good. Thank you for biting. That was kind of cool. I'll tell you what, I'm having a great day fishing this small section of the river. And I just started using fluorocarbon line again, and I like it, but it's kind of annoying. You constantly have to check for frays, like little abrasions on the line, just because, you know, here in the river, like, if the bass wants to go swim around a piece of log, you know, he's gonna go swim around that piece of log, scraping that line. Because if not fluorocarbon, I'm typically a 50-pound braid type of fella. Now all the fish are down here at the bottom. I haven't gotten anything off my buzzbait or my frog today. Oh, did somebody grab it? Somebody just picked it up. Yeah, something just picked it up. Oh my God, I waited way too long. Yep. When you wait too long, they might spit it out, so if you think you got something, set that hook, even if it's a tree. Could have been a good one, who knows? Little high hops. And what I've noticed when you're fishing off the bank, depending on how that structure at the bottom is, like right now I'm doing high hops because, you know, all the crap at the bottom, but if there wasn't anything at the bottom and it's just like super sandy at the bottom, you could go down lower, closer to the water, and do like pops going sideways, making it'll have a different action, you know, of course, when you're popping it up here versus popping it down there. You know, it's really just changing up the cadence of your retrieve can really trigger them into biting when they weren't. But right now, this high hopping is working, so I'm not gonna change until they stop biting, you know. But my bigger ones seem like they're coming from that side, so I might start targeting that other side of the bank over there and bring it back to me versus over there. Usually they're over there, but they don't want nothing to do with me today. I really hope I don't get snagged. I was really kind of like in the middle. That should be at the bottom now. Not a bad day out here. So here in South Georgia, it's been really cold with that cold front that just came by, but this week has been like the first time it's just been, oh my goodness, amazing weather where it's not as freezing as it normally is. Now it's kind of low 70s, really nice for fishing. The other day I got my first buzzbait hit all year during it warming up, and I snagged. How did this line get this? What is that? Do y'all know what that is? It looked like eggs and stuff on it. Strange.